It's science.
Hello, I am Monroe Person, and today I will be talking about the Pauling scale and electronegativity. Our learning objectives for this video include what is electronegativity, what factors influence electronegativity of an atom, who is Linus Pauling and what did he do? Electronegativity is a measure of the tendency of an atom to attract electrons towards itself in a molecule or compound. The value of electronegativity of an element describes the ability of its atom to compete for electrons with other atoms to which it is bonded. Factors that determine electronegativity include: number 1, atomic number or radius. Electronegativity of a bonded atom decreases as its size increases. So you can see in the animation that even though the mouse is much smaller than the cat, he is much stronger. This accurately represents the relationship between size of an atom and electronegativity. Smaller equals stronger. And this will make more sense when we get into it in our number 5. Our number 2 is effective nuclear charge. High effective nuclear charge means high electronegativity. Number 3 is hybridization state of an atom. Electronegativity increases in the s character of the hybrid orbital. Bond order is the number of covalent bonds. As bond order increases, the bond distance decreases, resulting in an increase of effective nuclear charge. As we know, a higher effective nuclear charge results in a higher electronegativity. This basically means that as the number of bonds between two atoms increases from a single to a double or triple bond, so does the electronegativity. And number 5 is oxidation number. Electronegativity value increases with increases in oxidation number because the radius of an atom decreases with an increase of its oxidation number. So this image relates to our cat and mouse analogy. Oxygen is more electronegative than sulfur because oxygen has only one level of shielding electrons, giving it a smaller radius. This increases electronegativity because the electrons are closer to the nucleus. Electronegativity increases from left to right on the periodic table as shown by the graphic. The alkali metal group represents the minimum values of electronegativity, while the halogen group represents the maximum values of electronegativity. Inert gases, located in the most right column, have an electronegativity of 0 because they have no covalent bonds. Fluorine is the most electronegative element on the periodic table. It is considered more electronegative than oxygen because it has an atomic number of 9, whereas oxygen has an atomic number of 8. Therefore, fluorine will attract oxygen atoms to itself in order to bond to oxygen. Linus Pauling was the first scientist to describe the phenomena of electronegativity. His work was inspired by Irving Langmuir and his usage of the Lewis theory. Pauling is known for assigning fluorine with a value of 4.0 and then used that to assign the other elements' values relative to fluorine. His methods include the scale, which he is famous for, and the scale is based on energy calculations for different elements joined by covalent bonds.